Grand challenge. For the life of me, I can't remember where my rank was end of yesterday. It wasn't 6,000 bad, was it? I thought it was closer to 1,000. Maybe more people started playing, and that's why it's suddenly so much more intense. Anywho, let's make some stuff happen. Terapagos, Wyguard on the Mian-Chow. They can deny Trick Room if I want it, but I don't. They can go Trick Room if it's relevant. It might be. And Mian-Chow gets Fake Out. That's a pretty important one. I don't want to be dealing with Fake Out all game. I could go Whims Urshi, and as long as it's not Booster Fluttermane, I should be fine. I think the relative speed is usually 192, so you go 192 times 1.5, 288, 149 times 2, 298. In theory, I should have speed majority of Fluttermane. If I do this, what I can do is I can put Miraidon in the back, obviously, that's a give in. And then I think what I'm going to want is, well, I'm just not sure. I've got Helping Hand. Do I want Fake Out support? I think I do. I think I just want one more Pokemon that can give me a little bit of insurance on Terapagos. Even though Iron Hands is technically coming at the expensive of having a bigger weakness into fairy type attackers, Fluttermane and Whimsicott, but should be fine. Our goal for today is just to claw it back. Yeah, I want to call it back. 6 wins, 9 losses, no jokes, none at all. I'd like to get to at least positive. Sorry, not positive. Well, I would like positive, but at the bare minimum, neutral. End of the day. Actually, I think it's only neutral is possible. I think some combination. At the bare minimum, I don't want to do worse than yesterday. Because I've certainly done enough. Which one's faster, actually? I'm pretty sure my Whimsicott is slower. So if I try to... Yeah, no, I'm not... That play isn't going to work the way I want it to, actually. I'll go Moonblast into Terapagos. Detect Urshi, and I'm just hoping that I get just enough that Terapagos will have to protect, or that there will have to be a Rage Powder. That works. For Rig, okay. Thankfully I didn't commit to a Oh, they went straight for the offense, okay. It's not what I would have expected. I can put Miraidon on the field. That kind of just forces a Rage Powder play. A play like that's only really... Yeah, no, but Miraidon's better. I'll Draco into the Frig slot. They'll probably Rage Powder, and I'll try to use... probably Surging Straw. Actually, no, Close Combat will do more. I'll probably use Close Combat to try and break the, I could Terrestrialize here. Well, Terrestrialization would guarantee that knockout. It might make the rest of this game really difficult, so I'm going to hold off on Terrestrializing since I should pick up the KO. This is taking too long for my own sanity. I'll tell you that much. Spending an hour on each video is not fun. It'll probably be Trappa goes back in just to absorb oh, it's Whimsicott. Rage Powder, nice. Sweet. I don't want to be dealing with the Moongus for the rest of the game, if I'm being honest. CC into Whimsicott, how much damage? Not great, if I'm being honest. I can still use Terapagos for... Is that leftovers? I can still use Iron Hands for Terapagos, so I don't necessarily want to throw away. Like, I don't want to do anything silly to risk that. I've only got the 3 now. No particular control, no way to deal with the special defense elements of it. If I'd gotten the light screen up, it would have been pretty good. Didn't. That's a shame. With the live stream up, this would have been pretty easy, but I lost track of that. It's on me. Farag hits the field. If we're being real, I don't think I'm picking up a KO with Draco. I can Terastallize to guard attacks, and I'll detect to stall time, because I have no clue what their play is for what's it called? Speed control. Speed control. I like that one. It's a good little combination of words. I'm kind of running out of things to say. This is taking a long time. Things to be working. Draco, I'm just hoping that it'll do enough. Wow. By enough, I kind of thought that like just really low health would be good enough. Taking that KO is so nice. Moonblast into Urshi. Okay. I need to get Miraidon off the field more than anything. I think a Life Orb Aqua Jet probably does enough damage. More times than not. So we'll pivot to Iron Hands and we will Aqua Jet into the Terapagos slot. I'm hoping that they'll just Tailwind and Terastallize. Because I should be able to take attacks with Iron Hands, which is the important part. But I mean, once I'm back on the field, I can just start spamming Dazzling Gleam for massive damage. Just generally, at least. Well, if they were going for Tailwind Terrastar, then the idea of going Draco Meteor close combat would have been a bit ridiculous. So it's very possible that they're not. What they probably are. So there's that. Actually, I do have something. Actually, there is something I can yap about. The new season started. Cool, they got rid of that. Aqua Jet, good chip. That should be enough for close combat to pick up the KO. Tailwind is the move. How much does the Star Storm do? If it doesn't do too much to Iron Hands, I might be able to pull this off. Crit on Urshifu, that's fine. As spread damage, I might be able to make this happen. And Miraidon doesn't have tons of health. Yeah, it's not lost a ton, so it should live one attack. And it re-establishes its electric terrain, which is really nice. If I'm being honest, I would have wished I had taken a little less on Iron Hands, but should be fine. Yeah. I can't use Draco Meteor, that's instantly off the board. I need to figure out what the play is. I'm concerned about... Well, how much did it do? It did less than 100. So as long as Drake, you know, I'll bet on it. I'll bet on it, but I don't feel comfortable going for Electro Drift as well. Into the Tribal Ghost, just in case it protects. How much? Way too much! Holy crap! That must be somewhat offensive, like... I should tank one Starstorm, in theory. Not that it matters. Actually, if I get some crits, then maybe, but even then I don't survive a Lunar Lust after that. Or a Starstorm. I don't survive either, so I got the Whimsicott, but that's not enough. So, actually, how much time does... If their Talon, like, was to run out right this second, I might have a chance, but... It, in fact, does not. They've still got 2 turns. That is game. Unfortunate. Who messaging me at a time like this? Cool, that's game. That's not how I just can't seem to... It's the first game of every single set that I play. I just can't do it. I just can't. And my dock is just having a little meltdown. Dear Lord. On to game 17. Hopefully we can find a way to not lose. Yeah. I didn't think Moonblast would do so much damage. If it had been Dazzling Gleam, I might have won, but they weren't Dazzling Gleam, so that's that. Also, I just don't see it doing that much damage very often. Stinks. We need to claw back some momentum here. Get a few wins together, chain it. Just, chain a few things together, get back to there, 1500s. We were there once upon a time, and we finished pretty good on the last tournament, so... as a whole, this team's fast, but there is a decided introduction of Torkoal, which I don't like. I don't like Torkoal here. I can lead Whimsicott in Sin pretty safe, and just focus on Parting Shot into someone that can do big damage. If I can bait Terra, Urshifu and Miraidon should be able to work together to get rid of Eternatus pretty consistently. There's a good chance that it's Cosmic Power stall sort of stuff, and I don't want to deal with that. So I'm going to do my best to not deal with that by baiting a Terra and then using Surging Strikes to just rip through. Eternatus, Landorus. Wind. Yep. So I have no way of consistently survive. Actually, well, at -1 I might be able to pull it off. Landorus is probably pivoting. It'll pivot first. I don't really have a great switch here. Well, is there any repercussions down the line for terrestrializing it early? Yeah, there definitely are. I just don't think I can win without Whimsicott. If I lose it that early, it's over. I'll light screen here and then I'll fake out the Landorus. I don't need to. I didn't need to terrestrialize, but actually no, that's fine. It's fine. Terrestrialization makes sense now that I think about it. Okay. Damn it. Well, so I did a lot of damage that Sludge Bomb. Didn't really say anything, but it did a lot. EQ, okay. EQ's not picking up a K1 either, is it? Oh, it is picking up Instant. Oh, it's crit. That's just my luck. That is just my luck. Urshifu's gonna hit the field. I'm just gonna chip down that Eternatus while I Surging Strikes. Surging Strikes, they swap Venusaur in, that'd be pretty bad. They could also be swapping Urshifu in. I'm gonna make a cold Landorus switch. Landorus did not switch. Damn. Today is just not my day for calls. Because now it's going to be attacking to... Unless I get a special attack drop here, it's... Ooh. Am I still in it? Dynamax cannon again. Oh, no, it's Dynamax cannon. It's over. It is so over. Yeah. I just threw the whole game, didn't I? I hate how not over it is. I hate it. I wish it'd just be over at this point. Because I'm not winning this game, am I? Well, what I can do is, I'm in a position where I can at least... Well, how much time do I have tailing for? Am I gonna run out of... Yeah, I'm gonna run out before I have the chance to make it work. I'll keep chipping Eternatus down, but I can Surging Strikes into E.I.D.I.L for really safe damage. The longer this takes, the better. Rocky Helmet, get away from me. That sucks. Clarkback's 50%. Man, how did that go so wrong? Every single turn I tried to make a play, it just couldn't piece it together. Wasted Terra, nothing to show for it. That was terrible. Completely abysmal. Yeah, that stunk. Gotta pull it back. Okay. And we're back. I should probably speak so that people don't panic and think I'm gone, dead maybe. Wow. The answer is wow. It's a resounding wow. If I look at my Ice Rider, it's not entirely unexpected. It's just that it's also kind of unexpected in a lot of ways. Yeah. So my thought is, Helping Hand, Urshifu should be able to pick up a knockout into Calyrex pretty consistently. If they lead Rillaboom, I can just pivot Urshifu or Incin to the correct Pokemon and move on. Shut down Grassy Glides, pretty important. Shut down Thunderclap, pretty important. Shut down Aqua Jet, pretty important. All of those little cleanup moves and cheeky attacks, I need them out of the way. Hopefully they won't lead Ogerpon Rillaboom. That's not really something I'd expect, but I guess it's possible. Okay. I can either fake out and take damage, or I don't think there's any point to thinking too hard about this. I'm gonna fake out into that slot, Terrastalize. I'm pretty sure the close combat will do more damage here, assuming that they Terrastalize. It could be Terra Water, it could be Terra Fire, whatever it is. It's very possible that they might Terra, so they might Terra with something. Well, if they Terra with Ogerpon, then they're not moving for the turn. Good. I cannot have that Calyrex messing with me all game. Wow, that'd have to be really bulky Calyrex. Like, that would have to be supremely bulky Calyrex. We're not talking like a little bit of bulk, we're talking like all the bulk. Helping Hand, Aqua Jet. I'm just going to get something out of Incin here. And if they redirect it, then they're going to have to take a massive Aqua Jet. And it'll mean that they're not getting rid of Urshifu this turn either. So. Sorry about that. Been eating a sandwich. Love them. Show me no follow me's. No follow me. Follow me! Show me high horsepower. Show me high horsepower! That's good damage. High horsepower, okay. Still in it. The game is very, very possible to win. +1, it's spooky, but it's not a big deal. I can Aqua Jet deal with... Well, if I just put Miraidon on the field, that's just a little safer. Since I can just Dazzling Gleam Aqua Jet, and that's pretty safe. They could be Fire, which is scary. Well, actually, I can just Electro Drift Aqua Jet, and that should always work. So, hopefully. The beaming. It's not great, but it is what it is. They might be going for Grassy Glide here. Spiky Shield. Actually, no, that's fine. Spiky Shield's fine. Sweet. For a second I got scared there, but it's not a big deal. Miraidon Electro Drift, how much damage? I'm thinking like 20%. Yeah, thereabouts. Maybe a little bit more. Once the healing's there, it's not going to matter. It'd be so much easier if I had Incin. If I didn't squander his potential. and then I can just attack with Urshifu. I've already used my stab for it, which is unfortunate. But I still have regular stab, so there's that. Also, the physical bulk on that what's it called? Why am I blanking on its name? Calyrex. It's really unfortunate that it's that physically bulky. I'm actually in a surprisingly decent position here. I want a Hyper Voice for setup. And then I'm probably just going to close combat into Rillaboom, since I should outspeed both of them. Nice! Is that a crit? Looks like it wasn't. If they want to take out Urshifu this turn, that's their poison. I'm very okay with that. Draco, yeah, that's it's very wasteful. They must have been trying to predict a swap on Urshi to get rid of the defense drops and all that, but I don't play like that. Ooh, wow, that's not Assault Vest. That is not Assault Vest. That is what we call cooked. Chefed up. Finally, I got a decent position here. A play that would allow me to win. No matter what they do now, they're basically down. There's not a lot they can do to prevent themselves from getting completely cooked up here. They can take it slow, but it's going to go nowhere. Hyper Voice, Dazzling Gleam. GG's. That one could have gone a lot worse. I'm really glad I didn't screw it up too bad. Clearly did something right. Cool, they protect, that's fine. Monkey see, monkey do. It's a bit of a waste. Am I the only one who's going to get a bit sick of this really quickly? What does the protect get them? There might be leftovers on one of them, if I'm... No, they're not even leftovers. It's like... The play makes no difference since my Wincon is just doing more damage before then. Since they can't do the damage, I win. I don't think Terrestrialization is going to be the big equalizer here. Look, am I the only one who feels like this is just a ploy to waste time and to make things more annoying than they really need to be? You're just gonna spam protect anyway? Sure, you survive with Calyrex, but what does that get you? It gets you a Glacial Lens, that's what it gets you. If by some miracle this Hyper Voice doesn't pick up a KO, then there might be a problem, but I'm gonna be real. It picks up a KO. I'm looking back and, well, it might feel like a ploy to waste time. It was playing to a specific out. If they got the crit on Farigiraf, then the game was over. That was that. So they definitely had a way to win. So criticizing them like that's not very fair. I'm not sure how many videos I'm actually going to get out today. I might get this one out, and I might record one more today. But there's a real shot that tomorrow is going to be 4 episodes, and today will be like 1, maybe 2. We'll have to see how it goes. Keep battling, please. I need to put that in so that this is as neat as possible. Game 19. Hopefully we can just take one win and just keep going forward with it. That's a name. Those were letters. Okay. My instant thought is just let's go slower. They can't beat us if we're in Trick Room, since they rely on speed and redirection in Pachirisu. So if I lead Farig instant, I should be able to set up Trick Room pretty safely and then go on a pretty aggressive offense. And once I'm in Trick Room, oh, that's not what I meant to click. Miraidon and Iron Hands should be able to figure the rest out. If I've ever seen a matchup where I really actually made the team for this, it'd be something like this. Like, this is what the team was made for. Was to catch all those pesky Miraidons running broom broom speed. And I'm here going, 50 in the 80 zone. And it's frowned upon, but it works. You still get to the right place. And you don't get in any crashes, because crashes are bad. Take that from me, a person still learning how to drive. Crashing, not good. Crashing, not good. Anyway, let's not crash and burn, because that is, as I said, not good. I don't fear treads, do I? Like, it's important, and I need to deal with it. But if I have to take a massive special attack from Miraidon, I'm cooked. That's game. That's it. End of story. I'm going to Trick Room, fake out no terrestrializations. I'm pretty confident of that much. If it's covert Miraidon, I'm kind of cooked. But how many covert Miraidon have you seen? I have personally seen maybe one. Maybe. That did nothing. Holy. Miraidon flinches. I do get my Trick Room off. That's really nice. What we're going to do here is we're going to Hyper Voice Parting Shot on the Miraidon. Treads is no longer a threat in any meaningful capacity. It's definitely not banded. It's probably like maybe Focus Sash? I don't know. It's not the bulkiest, I guess. But it's bulky enough. I don't know. It could be Leftovers. That could definitely be it. I'm not sure yet. I'm also not entirely decided on what I want to switch in yet. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Iron Hands, but I'm not sure. Ooh, terrestrialization. Who terrestrializes to what? Miraidon. Isn't that a little bit ballsy there? Like, well, that means they're going for a fairy type move. Well, it doesn't mean that for sure, but I can be reasonably confident that they're clicking Dazzling Gleam. And I think Iron Hands can still take that hit. I don't think Miraidon can take that hit comfortably, but that is what it is. I can always just pivot back to Instant if it's ever become a big problem. Also, Miraidon's now very vulnerable to my Wild Charge and Psychic. Either, it doesn't matter which one. Both of them are really bad for it. I'll set to Volt Switch. Okay. That means that generally went better for me. If they had actually clicked Dazzling Gleam, then I would have been in a really tight position. Even though I think it would have worked out, it would have been tough. Oh, they're going for the double Volt Switch. Both into Instant, funny enough. They're not crit. I don't like crits, they should be illegal. Unless I'm the one getting them. That's a really important detail. If I'm getting crits, it's legit. Otherwise, get away from me. That's gross, disgusting, evil. You're wrong. Sorry, that all just kind of came out. They're in a really tough position, aren't they? What I can do is I can Psychic into Landorus. Well, I feel like I just care about dealing with Miraidon more, if I'm being honest. Okay, let's think this through. I can just Hybrid Voice chip both. I don't want to commit. I just don't really want to commit to anything, if I'm being honest. So how about... No, I think I should just commit to... I'm just getting this Urk that's... No, I'm going to go for it. I'm not going to let myself get cold feet and say, no, I'm not going to... No! Ah, I had it. I had it. All I had to do was not throw it away. I also didn't Terra, which was a really bad call. That being said, they're going to be... Oh, they protect. That's fine. That is so okay. That is so workable. I can survive. Whoa, 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 whoa. There will be no forfeiting in a position like this. Okay. It's not too committed to click. Okay, let's just double check what I'm clicking. Yep, Psychic into Landorus. I like that. Then much into Iron Treads. I like that as well. They withdraw Iron Treads. I kind of thought that might happen. Oh, Whimsicott. Okay. How much does that do? That's pretty good damage. If I had Hybrid Voice, might have been in a really great position, but here we are. How much does +1 Psychic do to the Landorus? Doesn't pick up the KO. Sandsear. Is that a crit on Iron Hands? Yeah. Thought it might be. Ensign's gonna hit the field. It does kind of save me a little bit of effort. I want to Trick Room, that's for sure. I'm gonna fake out Landorus. I'm gonna go with my gut here. Oh, wait a minute. Come on, let that be what I think it is. Woohoo! That was so unnecessarily dangerous from them. Oh. Bang, Trick Room back up. Let's get to work. Wait, what? Did I just do that to myself? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Okay. Parting Shot the Landorus. I can't believe I just did that. I did that like it was a good play as well. How did I lose track so easily? No! It's not unwinnable. If Sandsear doesn't do enough, I might be able to work it out. Other than that, it's over. And that's going to require me to protect Freegraph immaculately and rely on that to do all my sweeping, which is not realistic, if we're being honest. Moonblast, okay. They're not setting up, which is nice. Show me Sandsear. Earth Power. Into the Freegraph. What? No. That's just not the play. We can agree on that much, right? That's just not the play. That is not what kids call the play. Right onto the field. I don't know if I'm the fastest thing on the field. I'm willing to bet I'm not. Well, actually, how many Pokemon do they have? They have 4. Treads is on medium, low health. Whimsicott will go down to 1 attack, realistically. Do I need Farigiraf to win? I don't think I do. So I'm going to Terastallize Dazzling Gleam. No, that's important. Cool. Let's see how this goes. I'm hoping for probably just Tailwind at this point. Tailwind Sandsear. I should have left Farigiraf in. The whole point of that play was just to say, bang, you can take the KO. But now I'm risking my instant for no good reason. I completely floundered on that one. Sandsear, who misses? Miraidon misses. Okay. Instant survived, which is really nice. Barry goes through. I really need this to KO the Whimsicott. Like, I desperately need that. If I don't KO Whimsicott, the game's over. Whew! Oh, holy! Still in it. I shouldn't be in it, but we're still here! I can't believe I still can't believe I did that. That was terrible. I mean, moving it along doesn't hurt, I guess. Oh, they still got treads. They still got treads. How much health does my Miraidon have? Full health. I'm going to fake out treads. Dazzling Gleam? Is that the play? I certainly can't take double attack, that's for sure. Yeah, I'll fake out treads, since that's the one that's scaring me the most. An Iron Head would be devastating. Watch it be Cobra Cloak, I didn't even consider that yet. If I faked out the other slot, I would have had a chance. Damn it! God! I hate closed team sheet! I'm just gonna chalk it up and call it a no right now. Why is Google Docs shit in the bed? Damn! All you gotta do is not screw itself. And it just can't do that. Also, goddamn. What are the fucking odds of a Covert Cloak Iron Head? Like, I can't. I can't take this. That's stupid. That's dumb. That's ridiculous. And we're back! Yay! We all want to be here, right? Yeah. This isn't misery, this isn't suffering. You don't look at yourself in your team building and you think, oh, I'm terrible, I shouldn't have played. I am thinking that right now. Despite all that work I put into it, it's not paying off at all. I just wish I could get a little bit of momentum so I could figure something out. Finally, a matchup I've actually practiced a little bit. I'm finally playing a team that I at least recognize. I'm going to lead Miraidon Whimsicott. After the back, I feel like for Farigiraf, Incin probably would be the back two. Reasonably good defensively. I am expecting Terra Fairy on Miraidon, so if I'm in Trick Room, then Iron Hands and or Urshifu is doing good. I do want that. I don't want to be dealing with Fake Out all game. I could go like that. I don't know if that's a great play though. I'm concerned about that Ogerpon. You know, I'm gonna bring Incin. I'm concerned about the Ogerpon. And I think if I can start spamming Helping Hand, Dazzling Gleams, I can probably figure something out. Especially if I have the opportunity to comfortably Terra Fairy. That would be ideal. Can you hear that? I'm not sure if you can hear that. Oh, you can definitely hear that. You can hear so much of that. Mixing up my diet juice. Can't have my diet juice looking weird. And scrangly. Scrangly is not good. On the slim chance of a Terra Fairy on the opposing Miraidon, I'll Volt Switch instead of just Dazzling Gleaming and then trying to figure out later. I definitely want to pivot. That would be certainly quite nice. Provably, they're not pivoting. Well, they could be pivoting, but they're not terrestrializing. Terrestrializing is the word I want. My brain can only focus on so many things before it just breaks down. They go for Tailwind. That's good. I don't need to go faster. I need to survive. Oh, they also go for the Volt Switch. Unfortunately, I terrestrialized, so it's come back to bite me a little bit. But I didn't want to be like, even if I was behind a live screen, I didn't want to be taking Electro Drift or Draco Meteor without some consideration. The good news is Farigiraf's going to have to take the Volt Switch. Which is good. I'll put Farigiraf on the field. I have a plan. My plan is fabulous. Fabulous, I say. They're gonna light screen, if I'm being real. So I'll just focus on getting the most out of this damage. Let's see it, boys. I can do it. Come on. Moonblast into Whimsicott, that's fine. Psychic Noise into Whimsicott, that's also very, very, very fine. I'm super okay with that. That's a waste of a Mental Herd. And that did substantially less damage than I thought it would. But I get my Throat Spray, and the next attack's going to be quite a dinger, as the kids are saying. And I can kind of just take it slow, since I'm not really trying to go fast when Miraidon hits the field. I've slowly recognized that specific set of Katakana. What I can do is I can protect Moonblast at the Miraidon slot. They'll probably just live screen, but... Or the Terrestrialize. Oh, Terrestrialize Dazzling Gleam. That's a way better play than what I'm thinking. Yeah. Oopsie. I mean, if I get the attack off, then it might be good, but it's certainly dangerous to be in this position. Though, that doesn't gleam. It probably KOs, let's be real. It'd be a bit absurd if it didn't. Come on, 10%. No, okay. I'm gonna Trick Room. Do I still have light screen? I've got light screen for 2 more turns. What's the other light screen? Electric Train. The other light screen is... There aren't really other light screens. I guess I'm just gonna let Miraidon... Not Miraidon. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna let it go and die. Just try to chip it down a little more. There was Royal Whimsicott, that's nice. Not a big deal, but it's nice. Who was their final? Not great. It's a spread move, I should take it. Yeah. My concern is that I'm not going to take... Actually, I can just, That's okay, because I can put Trigger up. That's nice. Twist the dimensions. Very nice, very nice. Tailwind peters out. Unfortunate. I know my Miraidon will outspeed their Miraidon, but Iron Hands will outspeed me. I'm going to bring Instant onto the field. I'm going to verify how many Pokemon they have left and what they have in the back. Since I'm pretty sure I've seen all 4 now. Yep, they've got 3. Their back one is Whims. I want to devastate the Miraidon as much as possible. I guess the way to do that is probably just a Psychic, isn't it? Chip it a bunch of health. Yeah, I think that's the play. And we can just fake out into Iron Hand since they can't fake out back. I'll type the thing in, actually. I need to do that quickly. Game 20. I'm hoping that we'll be putting in a W so that we're not having a video 1 looking ass result. Fake out the Iron Hand, sorry. Flinch, couldn't move. Oh no, that won't be enough actually. That won't be enough, just as a whole. Your light screen, wear off. Electric. Oh wait, that's good. That's really good. I can now just... Actually, how long does Trick Room last for? 3 more turns. And they've got light screen, that's why attacks aren't doing so much. What I can do is I can knock off Psychic into the hand slot since Whimsicott is absolutely moving last. Drain Punch, I survive that. It brings back a Sliver. In the grand scheme of things, it shouldn't matter as an amount of damage. Citrus, very nice. Knock off. Good chip. +1 Psychic. It isn't quite enough. Moonblast into Instant, okay. 2 turns, yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to Hyper Voice. Helping Hand's a bit pointless, isn't it? Hyper Voice. Switch to Miraidon. I don't want to lose Instant since if I have either of my Sweeping Mons and Instant, I should be able to lock the game up pretty safely. And a Hyper Voice, it'll move second, but it should come at a time that's good enough. Cork Drive, that is actually one dangerous part of the play I didn't think about. Not quite enough. That was needlessly dangerous though. Whew. 1 turn of Trick Room left. Miraidon cannot protect, I should be in good position. Honestly, at this point, despite the fact that I'm counting and remembering the things, I'm just gonna triple check it. We are in Trick Room for one more turn. Hyper Voice. Maraudon has a free choice of move. We'll go Electro Drift. That is game. My Hyper Voice moves first. Good damage. My Electro Drift moves next. Finishes the game. Oh, that was tough. That was so tough. Oh, I am not doing the spacing very well. This is good. This is good. Everyone loves a guy who knows how to use Google Docs effectively. That can do that. Final record for this video would be. Let's do some thinky thunking. I put the wrong thing in there. I've just decided that. There. We are now at 812. It's not my best. I'll be the first to say that much. I would like to quit battling. It's not my best. As a whole, we've gotten worse on the ladder, but there's 2 wins in there. We haven't slipped so far as to not being able to win games semi-consistently. Yeah. Even in defeat, I lose. That's the important one. Wise guy, he said it. I mean, that's about it for me, so, yeah. See ya.